I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
So this is this morning's quick little shot. Good morning guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day video. Today it is Tuesday, March the 24th, and Melbourne has been in like a lockdown for 2 days. So on Sunday night, the government came out and announced that all non-essential activity would be stopped. Yeah, it's just such a crazy time, and I just kind of like, I know that a lot of you guys are going, honestly, like this, the whole world is going through this together, and in times like this, it's really hard. Although it is so tough for so many people, like it is so tough for so many people, especially small businesses. But I also think it is such a, not a beautiful time, but it really is like an amazing time to kind of learn and grow from. And there's just so many positive things we can take away from this situation, you know? Like it is, like I, like personally, like from my perspective, like it's just crazy how much humanity and humans can just come together and turn something bad into something positive, and just the power of humanity in what's going on in like Italy, come together as a nation and have those like balcony sing-alongs and parties and just really all be dedicated to fighting one thing together. And it just kind of also shows where potential collapses in the systems are that we currently have, if something were to come along that was a lot worse than Corona, where it can be fixed. And it's just such an opportunity to grow, you know? It's like such a moment to get out of that automatic, like autopilot state that we've been in. Waking up, going to work every day, working, coming back home, watching TV or doing whatever, like it gets us out of that autopilot state that we've been in for such a long time, and just gives us a moment to just be still, and just to really, I don't know, kind of like reflect, question things. It just brings light to so many personal things, you know? Like if you are really happy about this time that you don't have to go to work, should that make you question what you're currently doing for a living? Or if it's making you anxious, like why is that making you anxious? Like it just allows people to really get to the root of problems. I don't know, I just find it such an opportunity to grow from, and I don't think a lot of people have that perspective, and I kind of want to share it if I'm able to. And I also know that there's a lot of you guys at home who just want something to watch, or just looking for inspiration even in these times. And I'm kind of like, I really want to be able to provide that inspiration for you, and just show you how another human going through the same thing for the first time is kind of going through it. So yeah, that's a really long introduction, but that's what this video is going to be. I'm just going to take you guys through the day and then show you guys what I consume. You guys all know that I am plant-based. Again, that's what works for me, that's what I feel best off, and I kind of want to put that disclaimer out there and just say that this is how I eat, this is what works for me. Different things work for different people. Please don't copy everything. Please seek it as an opportunity to seek inspiration from. I just don't want you to take this as like that's what I should be doing as well. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just what works for me, what I feel best off, and just to show you a few vegan meal ideas, and most importantly, how I stay healthy, because health and nutrition is such an important part of my life, and I really do want to share more of that with you guys. So yeah, that's the go. Just before breakfast, I am going to make, of course, my daily health drink. It's an apple cider, ginger, turmeric powder, pepper, and some lemon. I have another video I'll put up here telling you all the health benefits. In this time especially, it's so much more important to be focusing on those foods that really give you health, and to be thinking about what you're putting into your body and just making sure that it is really gonna make you feel good and feel at your best. Yeah, I'm just gonna make this and then do some quick emails for the cafe and work stuff, and then we will get to breakfast. Cheers to health. Cheers to what?
Health.
Cheers to health. So, what? My sister wants me to change up my tone in these videos, so I will be experimenting. We are going to be having some oatmeal. Oatmeal. Breakfast this morning, we will be having some oats. This is like my normal staple breakfast. It's either that or a smoothie. I'll show you guys how I make it. Really easy. Welcome to my kitchen. Simple, healthy. Yeah, I'll probably eat this while doing a bit of work and then catch up with you guys for whatever is for lunch. What's cooking good looking?
Some tofu scramble with some onion and spinach and the sausage.
Yeah, that looks good.
And avocado and vegan aioli.
Yum. Oh my god guys, I completely forgot. My mum went to my auntie's house yesterday, who makes the best hummus in the world. Honestly, I'm gonna close this. Hairawa, if you're watching, her hummus is the best thing. So I'm really quickly gonna try this. Look at how creamy and smooth that looks. Guys. No, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. I'll just put the beans in here for just a little bit, just to warm up a tiny bit. We can buy some avocado, some beans, some paprika, cumin seeds, and some lemon. I've been working for the last little bit outside. It's a bit colder out here. Like a little cup of tea. Cooper had like my little berry cereal that I made. It's just frozen berries with almond milk, you guys know it. I just wanted to really just take this time to kind of like emphasize how important it is to still go outside even though you are in lockdown or in isolation. The worst thing about being stuck inside is that you're stuck inside. I think we forget how much our mood is affected by our environment, and especially when you're working there and now living there all the time. Just being in that same room and house every single day, like it gets to you, and not having fresh air and vitamin D just for your health and like your well-being. It's just really important that when you do wake up, like maybe go outside and just let that light hit your skin, and just the blue light that you're inside is not that great for you. It's not our natural state, you know, like go outside and get that as much natural sunlight as you can, as much natural light as you can, breathe in as much fresh air as you can, open your windows. Just really make sure you do still take that time to go outside and be in the fresh air, just to try and kind of change your environment, even though you can't really change your environment. It's just so many things, my gosh. It's just such a crazy time, but it's just such a crazy time to be alive. I'm so curious about it. I'm so intrigued, confused, lost. Like I have no clue what's going on, but also everyone has no clue what's going on or what's going to happen. Like, is this going to be like a really monumental point in our history and in our life? Are our lives going to change from here on out? What do we do? Like, we can't travel. Like, my God, does it not make you appreciate how much we usually have? So much, like just going to the supermarkets and realizing that you always have access to the foods that we have access to, and suddenly it's all gone. You forget just what a privilege it is to have that in our normal everyday lives. And I think living in first world countries, we do become so kind of like numb towards the privilege that we usually have on an everyday basis that people in third world countries or just so many other people would dream of. And I really think that this time might make some of us aware of that, or just a bit more grateful about how we usually live life. Like I know for me, and I don't usually take a lot of things for granted just because of my Middle Eastern background and because I know how bad people have it, and I try and be grateful as much as possible, as you guys know. But one thing I really didn't take advantage of enough was traveling and just being able to leave your country. Now having borders locked and countries locked and not being able to just makes you realize how blessed we really are to have that opportunity normally. So guys, it is now 4 p.m. And I've just come inside because I'm just gonna make myself a little small veggie smoothie kind of thing. I usually find when I don't have my smoothie in the mornings that I usually have for breakfast, where it's like fruit and vegetables, then I'm usually craving like the greens later on in the day. And I don't know if it's because of the micronutrients that are in those greens that my body just loves. But yeah, I'm just gonna make myself like a veggie smoothie. It's gonna be a much lighter smoothie than like normal smoothies. I'd call it a juice, to be honest. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm gonna make a veggie juice. So guys, we are currently on our way to get dinner. Hello. Good, thank you.
Oh, very dead. Yesterday, still yesterday it was alright.
Yeah.
Today has been
Quiet. So much. Looks so good. They were so sweet. So guys, for dinner tonight, we are getting takeout. I've just picked up some takeout from a Thai place really close by called Bala's. Best Thai place in, honestly, Melbourne, but best Thai place in the area. I ended up getting just brown rice with a chickpea curry that I'll probably show you at home, but brown rice with the chickpea curry for me and my sister to share. Then a Thai ginger stir fry, which looks so good. Yum, this is exactly what I'm in the mood for. Most nights I cook most of my dinners. Like, this is a very rare occasion. I am usually on the ball. Like, I love just putting things together in a bowl for dinner. But sometimes, like today, I just had so much work that I just ran out of time, and also I just didn't have a lot of things at home. Like, this just looked really appealing, so I was like, you know what, I'll get takeout tonight. And it's so funny because I saw a meme the other day. I wish I saved it to show you guys, but it was like a month ago getting takeout was like, I can't be bothered making food, I'll just order like I'm lazy, I'll just order. And now it's like, oh, I'm gonna do the honorable thing. I'm gonna support small businesses and I'm gonna like get takeaway for them, you know? Which is actually quite true. And like for me right now, usually when I get takeout, I'm like, oh gosh, I could have spent that money on such a bigger meal, like having bought the ingredients separately and putting it together. Like I usually don't get takeout. But just driving down now and just seeing the street and how many restaurants were closed and how many things were shut down, I honestly really do feel good about buying food out. Like if you guys, not that you guys need an excuse to buy food out, but like if there's a time to be buying food out, now is honestly that time. Like so many small businesses are struggling so bad at the moment, and if we can support them in any way, shape or form, even if it is buying food from them, or if it's like buying something from a website they have, or just, I don't know, spending, just thinking about the small businesses next to you and in your area, because it is really hard at the moment. Like really hard. My heart goes out to all of the other small businesses out there, and if we as consumers, as hard as it is for us at the moment, as well, if we still can support them in any way, like if you are able to, like really do make that effort to just give a little bit more if you can. That's what's gonna be for dinner tonight. I will show you guys all that when we get home, and then I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.